Hi everybody, it's time for another visual minute. Today we're going to talk about ebooks versus white papers. So studies show that 80% of people would be willing to give their email address in order to download an ebook or a white paper. That's a really high number. And so when you think about trying to gather emails for an email campaign, creating an ebook or a white paper as quality thought leadership content is a great way to go. But which one should you work with first? Well, let's talk about the two. The fact of the matter is ebooks and white papers can sometimes be considered the same thing from people. But over the past couple of years, it's really differentiated. In fact, white papers tend to be really text heavy. They're often 8.5 by 11 in size, delivered as a printable PDF that rely heavily on a large study or thought leadership content that you can't find anywhere else to really dive deep into that content. So expect with a white paper to be writing at least 2,500 words of text, and then try to break up that text with visuals wherever possible. But most people expect to do a lot of reading when they download a white paper. Now, ebooks, on the other hand, have much more opportunity to drive engagement and to drive shareability as well. And that's because today's ebooks follow a very specific rule of thumb. First and foremost, they're rarely 8.5 by 11. By keeping them smaller, like maybe the size of a PowerPoint slide for every single page, they feel more digestible and easier to take in. Secondly, most ebooks rely on at most 200 words per page. So an ebook is really about taking chunks of content and making it as short as possible, really making it bite-sized and easy to digest. Every single page in an ebook should be something that you could share as a standalone piece of content on social media. So you can get a lot more bang for your buck with an ebook. At the same time, you might spend a lot more time producing an ebook if you want to make it visually rich, because the ebooks that have more illustrations versus photos tend to be the ones that succeed far more. So when you're debating between the two, they're probably going to take the same amount of input, but if you're looking for something that's going to require a little bit less touch on the content side, go with an ebook. You'll also get a lot more shareability out of it.